Hi, Trainer Emily here, and welcome to Training Tip Tuesday. This is Ender, and he's going to help me finish out our series on out and about with your dog. Previously, we talked about backpacks, how to choose a backpack and fit one. This week, I'd like to talk a little bit about things I like to put in my backpack, my dog's backpack, so that he's well equipped and ready for all kinds of situations when we go on the trail. First off, I like to make sure that there's some sort of parasite control. You know, this is a tick key, so it's for getting ticks off, but you can also use pliers or tweezers or something. And there actually are dog insect repellents out there in single-use wipes. And this, I know the label's kind of gone on this one because it's been in here a while, but they're really useful, especially in the mountains when you go through areas where there's lots of flies or mosquitoes or things like that, and that will help keep your dog more comfortable. Also, water is really important. You don't want to overload your dog with water because water is usually the heaviest thing that the dog carries. I like these collapsible bottles because then they collapse down to nothing when you're done, but any old bottle will work so long as you don't put too much water in. And of course, when you're giving your dog water, you need to be able to have something that works for that and they can drink out of. These bowls are nice. They collapse down really flat. If you're going on a long hike, it's helpful to have some sort of treat that will give your dog some energy along the trail, especially if you're going for a really long time. And, to protect their feet. There are doggy booties out there if you feel your dog needs them. A little side note on doggy booties, though, they tend to reduce the dog's grip on ice, so I don't use them as much in the winter. But there's also different forms of paw wax. That's a small container of paw wax. I like to keep them small, but Musher Secret's a brand that's been out there for a while, and you can put that on your dog's feet to protect them if they're new to hiking. I keep a mini little doggy first aid kit just in case. And I always keep duct tape on me as well. In a pinch, you can make a dog booty for an injured foot out of gauze and some duct tape and make it to the end of the trail that way. And lastly, if the weather turns bad, like it just might right now, I carry a doggy rain slicker around. Even though my dogs love water, having them get too cold on a hike from ice cold rain is not okay. So thank you very much, and thank you from Ender, and I will see you next week.